everybody, and welcome back. So for today's video, we are playing with the new Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette called Divine Neutrals, which if you know me, you know this palette is me in palette form. It is so beautiful. Every one of these shades is absolutely gorgeous, so blendable, so creamy, so pigmented, so luxurious. I expect nothing less when Jaclyn Hill and Morphe are involved, especially together. Like, they just make magic. So I achieved today's look completely using this palette and nothing else, which is a big pat on the back for me because I am notorious for using a gazillion palettes for one look. So really proud of myself. And I mean, she really made it super easy because she has every single shade that I would want for a beautiful neutral smoky fall time look in this palette. But I mean, just like the shimmers, the mattes, the neutrals, like it's just so beautiful. I didn't really work with the shimmers today. I used a little bit on my brow highlight. The Ox Love or All Luxe is the only shimmer shade that I used today, and I mentioned this in a haul, which I will link up here, and I swatched the shades there. But yeah, I mean, they're gorgeous. The way my eyes are shaped, like shimmers just don't work well with my hooded eyes at all, so that is why we went for a full matte neutral situation for today's look, and it is screaming fall vibes, and I love it. Even though it's literally like 80 degrees outside right now where I live, I'm still embracing the full fall moment. So I'm not going to ramble anymore. So if you guys would like to see how I achieve this beautiful neutral smoky eye, then please keep watching. So I have all of my makeup done, obviously except for my eye makeup, and I don't have any highlight on, which I always like to leave highlight for like the last thing to go on my face aside from setting spray. And as beautiful as all these shimmer shades are, I am going for a matte look today. It's just the vibe that I'm feeling, and these matte shades are just so freaking beautiful that I have to just like give them a moment. And also I have like hooded eyes, so shimmer doesn't always work very well for me. So that being said, let's just go ahead and start. Let me zoom this in a little bit. You guys already know the drill here. I never know what I'm doing with my looks. I'm always winging it, so today is no exception. Using Just Barely, I'm going to use that as like our transition shade and start to define our crease. And lately I've been starting with the inner corner as opposed to the outer corner, because I feel like this just like makes it a little bit more. Okay, that's actually like, I can't see that at all. Just kidding. We're actually gonna go in with Good Vibes, which is this third color right here. We're gonna go in with that shade instead, and then we can use Just Barely to kind of like blend things. I'm gonna start applying that right into the inner corner and working my way outwards, but really just trying to define that crease in the inner corner. I find like this really kind of like opens my eye up a lot more than starting from the back. And it really actually helps me on this eye specifically because this eye is like totally different shape than my left eye. So this just makes everything look so much better. And I've been doing my face makeup actually much different than what I'm used to. So I'll have to do like an updated like foundation routine for you guys. But yeah, I'm just going back and forth with that Good Vibes shade and just building and just defining that crease. I'm gonna say this like upper portion of my eye. I'm not gonna take this color any lower. And then just begin to kind of like fan it out. I'm not taking it down here. I'm just keeping it up here and fanning it out towards my brow. I'm holding my brush like at the very end. I feel like I get like the most control while still letting the bristles do all the work. Taking Booked right here, and we're gonna start applying that to the outer crease. I'm just gonna switch my brush to a smaller situation. And I'm going to go in with a little bit at a time, starting at the back. And I'm bringing this down to my lash line this time, working it into my crease. Applying this darker shade a little bit lower than where we did with Good Vibes. and then just kind of start blending outwards. And we're really gonna build this shade up. I want to start with a little bit at a time and work my way up. I don't want to put too much at first. And then kind of start working it into the middle and center of the eye and really defining that crease again. Then taking this shade right here, Chic Happens, and I'm gonna go ahead and apply that onto the lid and inner corner just to brighten everything up. I'm very, very impressed with the quality of this palette for $18, and it has a mirror, and the shadows are like amazing, which I didn't expect anything less. It's Jaclyn Hill and Morphe. Hello. Emphasize on the Jaclyn Hill. And really brighten up that inner corner. You can use a smaller brush. For me, I find it easier using this, but I will use a little bit of a smaller brush just to really get in that inner corner. And kind of start blending it with all the other colors and the darker shades. Don't worry, we will go over the darker shades again with a deeper shade. But for now, we're just gonna brighten this look up a little bit. Now going in with Boo Bear, I'm gonna apply that into the outer corner. Again, just making that crease a little bit more dramatic and just making this whole look a little bit more dramatic and a little more smoky. And just smoking out that lower lash line and blending all these shades together. Once you get majority of that shadow onto the lid and into the crease, I'm going to start fanning outwards towards my brow and just making sure everything is totally blended and fanned out. I'm even going to bring that into like the center corner, right about right here. Okay, so I really like where we're at right now. I'm like thinking, do I want to smudge it out a little bit right here and just add a little bit drama? So I'm gonna actually take my Brow Wiz in shade Soft Brown, and I'm gonna like do a little, not even a wing, but like a wing. I lied. I'm taking the NYX eye pencil in the shade Black Brown, and I'm just gonna deepen it up right here in the outer corner. Keeping it right on the lash line and not going in at all. Then I'm just taking a brush and smudging it out. This is an angled brush just to make things a little easier. I'm gonna go in with a little bit more. Deepen that out. I'm gonna do something that I see Nazanin do all the time, and I'm gonna hold something right here and kind of use that as like my guide. Ooh, I like that. Literally exactly what I wanted. So I'm gonna do the same thing here. Hopefully this goes well because this eye never looks the same as this eye. They're just literally two different shades. So for my lower lash line, I'm gonna use like a creamy shade. I'm using the Sephora Colorful Crayon Contour. This is the waterproof one, which sucks because it's like a pain in the ass to get off, but I feel like it's the most vibrant, so that's why I always go back to it. In the shade Coconut, this is my all-time favorite like cream color liner, so I'm just gonna put that into our waterline. And then going in with that Booked shade, and I'm gonna use that to just define our lash line. And then going in with that Good Vibes shade, I'm gonna now just smoke that out. And I mean, really smoke it out. I always like emphasize more on the center. I always like the center of the eye, like right here, to just be a little bit more smoked out than everything else. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my lashes on. I'm gonna be using House of Lashes in the style Iconic. These have been my favorite lately. So I'm just gonna put some mascara on first. And this has been like my favorite drugstore, or just my favorite mascara lately, and it happens to be drugstore, and it's the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. This is a new tube, and as I'm sure a lot of you feel the same way, I hate new mascara, so I always use like a disposable wand. Oh no, this had like all these fuzzies on it. And then I just run the wand through the disposable wand, and I apply my mascara like this whenever it's a new tube. I don't do this all the time, but when it's a new tube, it's just like too much and it clumps up my mascara. And I'll just do a light layer, and I have been really liking just focusing the mascara on the outer lashes, because I have my I trim my lashes to kind of just cover the outer portion, because I like that like flared look, and I kind of like to leave it a little bit minimal on the inner corner. And then I'm going back in with that Chic Happens and brightening my inner corner a little bit more right before I put on the lashes. I'm just gonna wipe some mascara that I got a little on my eyeshadow. Little pro tip: if you ever get mascara on your lids, just wait for it to dry and then take a Q-tip and kind of just like brush it away. Okay, so lashes are on. I'm gonna go ahead and do my lower, or my mascara on my lower lashes, and I do the same thing on my lower lashes that I do on my other lashes. I put it on a disposal on my other lash. What am I saying? I do the same thing and use a disposable wand. I like using the mascara wand instead of dipping it into the actual mascara for two reasons: because if you just dip it in, it's gonna be the same issue that you have with this one, and two, you'll get mascara all over the wand. So no one wants that. It'll just get super, super messy. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this mascara. Oh my gosh, you guys, I have like so much hairspray and like wax pomade in my hair right now. It's crazy. I'm gonna wash it tonight after I go to the gym, so just like ignore my dirty ass hair right now. My hair has been growing, which is amazing, but I've been having the gnarliest baby hairs. Like, what is this? What is this? Like, it drives me crazy. So hence why I've been using a lot of hairspray and pomade to like lay those babies down. But on to the makeup. So now that our mascara is on, I'm gonna do some brow highlight, and we can call this a look. So I'm gonna be using the Luxe, which is this shimmery shade down here. Gonna put that right up there. And a little bit more for my extra ass. I just bring it in a little bit. And then I'll just blend that out. And then taking a smaller brush, and I'm really just gonna emphasize the brow point, like the highest point, which is right here. I love this look so much. I can't get over it. Like, it looks amazing. I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of my makeup, put some highlight on, do my hair, put some lipstick on, and then we can close this baby out. Quite a difference from the last time you saw me. So my hoops in and got myself together. I just wanted to close this video out not looking like a hot mess. So I hope you guys enjoyed this look. I know I sure did. I mean, it looks so good. Like, this is ultimate fall vibes for me. This is the look that I always go for, whether it's the eyeshadow, the lip, these whole tones and shades and warmth. This is just so me come fall time. Like, I love it. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up. But yeah, I will see you guys in my next one. Bye everyone.